I don't even know this song really. I know it, but I don't know the words to it. So we're on day 7 of the Christmas Advent spin and making of the blanket. So I hope you're all okay. I hope you've all got your own project going on. Oh my word, we have 2 people here. It's only taken how long? Hello, peoples. Did YouTube not tell you? I have a theory to this. I have a theory. I had an opinion, and I don't think Facebook, YouTube, and anyone else liked it. Hi, T. Wow, can't believe it's taken so long for YouTube to tell everyone. I've actually been live for 50 minutes. We're now on to the crocheting part. Just like they won't allow my 4G to come on, and I don't understand why either. Hi, Abby. Hi, Nat. Has it seriously only just told y'all? Because as you notice, I'm on crocheting part now. I've had a right moan about it. I had no notification and didn't get one for yesterday either. Wow, it said you went live 23 seconds ago. No, 50 minutes ago. I've been live for 50 minutes. Yep, I thought as much. Do you know, it's all because I had an opinion that goes against the government, and they didn't like it, I think, because they've turned off my 4G as well. I'm waiting for them to turn everything else off. Wow. Well, guys, I don't think we're allowed an opinion anymore. I know this free speech is gone because you say something somewhere and they'll either take off your sound or just remove you altogether and get rid of your account. They try to shut people up and I don't like it. Never done it before. And my views and opinions are always a bit much for most people, which is why I don't air them publicly, usually. Well, not on my lives anyway, not through things that I do my fibre arts through. But my personal page, my personal thing on Facebook, if any of you are on there, you'll know why it's happening. But I don't care. I honestly don't care. I will not keep my mouth shut anymore. Apart from on here. So, yeah, we got a beautiful, I'd say, royal blue with silver Angelina. And because I had the sari silk, the green sari silk, the bit of green merino, little bits of pink and grey merino, I added those into it as well. I've still got some of the blue and the green left for another day. So that's good. Having an opinion in general is a bit too much for most people. Yeah, that is so true. It's unreal right now. I used to have lively debates. No chance now. No, not at all. I used to love having a debate, you know. Now you say something and people are like, oh my God, you just offended that person. That person doesn't know that you've offended them, but I'm offended for that person and I'm going to report you. So you tell said person and said person goes, well, I'm not offended by that. It's true. But they've reported me for offending you. Well, you haven't offended me, so they shouldn't have reported you. But that's because they were offended for you. They can do that now. Did you know that? You can crochet. Cool. Do it. Do it. Get crocheting, guys. We love a bit of crochet. Right, we're nearly at the end of that row. And then we can go on to it next. We're getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. No, and I was saying earlier before everyone come in, I'm becoming a bit of a prepper because I can see holy hell arriving. Us spinners, if and when technology goes down, us spinners will keep the knitters and crocheters and weavers going, which means at least some of us will be warm. Not sure about the millennials and whatnot, but we'll teach them, and we'll keep going. We'll repopulate. I'm crocheting socks. I've nearly finished my commission blanket. Brilliant! That's fantastic. I seriously need to get off these subjects. I need yeah. I'm seeing too much around this world that is scaring the hell out of me. I'm sorry to say. And if I have to dig an hole and turn it into an house, then I'm going to. Oh, I've gone through it wrong bit. Does anyone else feel the same? You're in good company there. I keep a year's pantry and live off grid and raise veg and meat. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, though not as much as I'd like. Well, the thing is, T, to start off with, you are going to have to look after you and your own. When the time comes, you'll be able to just keep producing little bit extra and feeding a few extras and show them how to do it themselves and help them to grow their own. It's what we're going to have to do. Got to get ready for the day. Might be back if you are still in an hour. All right then, Abby. I don't think I'll still be here within an hour because as soon as the yarn's gone, I'll be finishing my live. And then I'll see you again tomorrow's. But I did come on half an hour earlier today, but I didn't have much to do, and I was bored, and I thought, well, I might as well go and entertain everybody. Usually I just entertain myself, and I don't like that. It's boring being on your own. When I've got you lot, I've got company. Even though you're not next to me or with me, you are here in spirit and you're still talking to me, which is nice. How are you all doing in the TikTok world anyway? Hope the morning's going well. My tip is chicken for laying eggs. They produce a ton of calories and can mozza for meaty feeds. Feed themselves and you get a few roosters every year. Yeah, exactly. Just, I love coming to your lives. Why? Because I'm trying to be political without actually being political, without actually trying to upset anybody, because I know that quite a few of my followers would quite happily just go unsubscribe or unfollow. I don't agree with her views. I'm going. Well, I'd never do that to anyone. To me, everybody has their own view. Everybody has their own opinion. Some we agree with, some we don't. And to be fair, I don't care. That's how life is supposed to be. We're not all supposed to be perfect and agree. And, we are who we are. And I'm sorry, but nobody should be able to tell you what to do with your body. Nobody. I don't give two toots. Nobody should be able to tell you what to do with your body. Hey, Zayla. Mostly feed themselves, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Except for I don't have a garden. So I'd have to bring them inside and feed them on worms from digging under the earth. It's not your fault, Chris. It's nobody's fault. Hi, Mary, but everyone is lovely and we talk random stuff and always makes me laugh and feels like my own little fibre family. Exactly. No, Chris, what's happened, sweetheart, is I've had an opinion and YouTube decided not to tell anybody. No, it's not. It's not weird. It was weird for me. Let's just say I was sat here 20 minutes in, knowing exactly what had happened. They didn't want you lot finding me because I had an opinion on Facebook. Simple as that. Me have an opinion. I know, how very dare I? How very dare I? I mean, I'm not being funny, but I am who I am and I will say what I want when I want and I don't care who I offend. The only reason why I'm keeping my mouth shut on YouTube is because I actually like creating content and I actually love my fibre family. And I don't want to lose you lot over me and my mouth. You've raised rabbit meat. Cool. You can do that inside. But I didn't like keeping them in cages and they kept getting sick on the ground. Yeah. Oh, nice. Do tell. Did they put you in Facebook jail? I'm not sure yet, but I have posted some very telling evidence to say that doesn't work, has caused more heart attacks, strokes, kidney failure, liver failure, and other internal problems for those that were healthy and are now not. They're giving it to children who are now having strokes and whatnot at the age of 6 and 7. And they expect me to comply with the rest of the sheep and go ahead and get it done. No, I don't think so. I'm sorry to say. There we go. I've said it and I've tried saying it without getting into too much trouble, but I really don't care anymore. I know the ones that don't care about someone else's opinion, everybody has a different one, will stay after this. And the ones who have their heads so far up their own jackses will unsubscribe and disappear. And yeah, I don't care. I love you all very, very much. And you all know I love you all very, very much. And I will usually keep my mouth shut, but I can't anymore. I just can't. Yeah, well, I notice you get more flack when you're over a target. Oh, yeah. I got notice, but it says it just started 10 minutes ago. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did that. They told everybody, I think it was 19 minutes past 12. They told everybody that I was live. And I think that's because they realised I weren't going on about what I've been going on about on Facebook. Well, maybe they shouldn't have let anybody come in. Mine is a jab-free zone. No one is touching this. Good. I'm sorry, but even the ones with health problems should never have taken it. You've just been used as human guinea pigs. There was someone in the Senate that turned around and said, back in the 80s, when they were testing for HIV, or we're testing it on humans because chimpanzees are too expensive right now. Seriously? Are we not more important? You know, I felt like I'm always in Facebook jail reason because I've been a working dog person for years. but I've never even had a single flu shot either. No, neither have I, Chris. I will not have, I'm sorry to say this, anything that doesn't agree with me in my system. I've had the flu once about 18, 19 years ago. Yeah, it were bad. I survived it. I got the immune system for it. I've never had it again. I've never needed anything in my arm. The only thing I've had, because my mum and dad said yes to it, was the TB jab as a kid in my arm when I were at high school. I didn't want it, but because my mum and dad told me to have it, I had to have it. Personally, I would never have had it, but that's my choice. I don't agree with being forced into something. That's all. And I don't understand why they're the ones who have. If it works, fair enough. I'll come back and I'll have it. I'll have it done if that's what takes. But if it doesn't work, how are you going to stop that from affecting you? Just a question. But I'm willing, if it all comes out that I were wrong, I am willing to hold my hand up and say, fair enough, I was in the wrong. I shall do what needs doing. But I know that there's a lot of these that have had that don't even think like that. They're straight away onto you. Rah! No, I don't think so. Go shove it. I didn't get the jab yet either. I was considering the new one because it's made with dead virus and it's not the experimental tech, but I get a ton of crap at my work about it. Exactly. Oh, excuse me. We are the chimpanzees. I know we are. I know we are, darling. It is supposed to make symptoms less intense than without, or that is what they say. No, Barbara, I'm sorry, but there is stats online that show all the vaccines and whichever vaccine, and the C19 at the bottom. I'm not saying proper words because they will turn it off, but the C19 at the bottom is the highest. And no, it's the highest death rate. Why? I tell people I'm a conspicuous objector, or I'm in the control group. Control group, yeah. Laugh out loud, spinners are all rebels, apparently. We are. Us crafters. It's because we're free thinking with us thoughts and crafting. That's what it is. Exactly. I'm doing what they scream at us to do. Follow the science. Exactly. That is what I've been doing. I've followed the science just because the FDA like to keep all the results hidden. But I know how to find those FDA results. So I find them and I get them told. It's nice to find a non-sheep. Welcome to the family. This is the fibre family of we don't give a shit. I'm sorry to say it like that, but we don't. I've had enough. Oh, I nearly cried last night. I was praying to God, right, about the world. I was telling him how I'm disgusted in the higher lot with this Giselle Maxwell and all that lot and all the kiddie trafficking and all the adult trafficking and whatever else. And I cried. I cried while praying. And do you know what? I think we should all pray a little bit harder. I know a lot of people out there are like, but there's no such thing as God. Well, I'm not being funny, but the devil is rising. And if you can't see that, then I don't know. I'm lost. I just can't cope with what's going on in this world. It's doing my head in. So, back to this. We'll go on this side. Day 6. It's finished. Day 7. Day 7. We're on day 7 already, look. And we have finished day 7 on this beautiful blanket. It's starting to look so cool. Hi, Chris. Didn't see you come in. Hey, Nat. I agree with you. I have had the C before they even said it was a thing, and I'm not getting a job. Good lass. Good lass. Follow the science. The science tells you everything you need to know. And believe me, when they're saying that there is nanobots in this because they couldn't find something, trying to control us. I'm losing my marbles. I'm losing it, right? Because everything I've talked about since before C arrived, right, is coming true. All these people that were saying, oh, you need it in foil at Sadie. Well, guess what? The hat's on and it's coming out, and I am being proven right, left, right, and fudging centre. Like, please. Oh, they are just pushing it too much. What is in it? They are pushing it too much. Exactly. I agree. I'm not a happy bunny about it all. Nice work so far. It is. I agree. It's pretty. I'm just going to sew in these ends. Take my mind off this, you know. Losing it. I'm losing it. Anyone here listening and reading, if you think we are mad, go research and listen to David Martin. I can tell you many more doctors, nurses, scientists, even people higher up in the government that don't agree with what's going on. Nanotechnology, I have watched reports on them. Yes, I've been watching reports, right? Not being funny, but people called Alex Jones crazy, right? 10, 11 years ago. He was reporting on concentration camps being built in the USA, right? And as soon as they realized that he was actually filming it, yeah, get this, they up and moved all the mass grave coffins that they'd put down and got all ready. Does that not tell you something? Yeah, look at Germany. I'm not being funny, but them poor people have lost everything now. How can the citizens not realise what does my head in? And then you've got all these yes people that are following and making us feel like shit, like we're wrong. No, we're not wrong. And that is that. We're right. We have been right. I keep saying there is a nano in it. Yeah, because everything is down to control now. They've got the young uns because they've got them. They don't think to do something themselves. They've got to go to their phone. They've got to go to Google. They've got to do all these things before they can make a decision and go, yeah, that's the right thing to do. They can't make up their own mind because they don't have their own mind anymore. Anyway, how is everyone? What's everyone been up to? Good move away, Nat. Good move away. I like it. Virus is tiny biological robot already, and this Z virus is likely from a lab, no vaccine. Yes, it is. Pfizer or Dr. Fauci, or whatever his name is, was working with the Chinese government to figure out how to get the bat kung fu virus out and about. So there we go. AJ is a wild man, but 90% correct in most of. Yes, exactly. I mean, fair enough. I know they said they were crazy because of lizard people. I didn't believe the lizard people. I thought it were funny. But I would never say we're crazy. And to be fair, there's more and more evidence of these lizard people coming out. And I wouldn't say lizard. I'd say biology messed with over time in these higher ups so that they can. They've been talking about the Great Reset for years. And they've set it in motion. Simple. The German. I know we have like 60% compliance, lots of protests here too, and fake vaccines passports. Yep. Do you know what's doing me head in? They're only reporting on certain things, but there is near enough every flipping city, right, rising up in the UK. But do any of the media report it? No, they don't. And do you know why? Because they're trying to scaremonger everybody into being fearful and staying in your house. Well, guess what? I ain't fearful. I ain't staying in my house. I'm not wearing a mask, and I ain't having that. End of. That's me. Oh yeah, I'm a superwoman. Whoop whoop. Yeah. And you know, I haven't had it in 2 years. I haven't had it. My son hasn't had it. My daughter hasn't had it. My other daughter hasn't had it. Or my other one. Or my husband. You know, I mean, my mother-in-law had it, but she said it were great because she actually slept all night. Something makes you sleep. It makes you sleep. Oh, quality. It is beautiful so far. I have missed some of the Vlogmas days. I've done a playlist of Vlogmas. I've now put it live because I had it private for some reason, but it's now public. You can watch from 1 to 6. I will add 7 on after we finish here. And my rant, yes, fight. Michael Eden has been saying this from day dot, and he worked as vice president. Yes, them. The Great Reset looks like it's either a diabolical plan or the pathetic last gasps of, you know, up until I started diving into this a few years back, I say a few years back, about 5-6 years ago, I slowly but surely started believing in God because I was watching the devil reign. He has got Hollywood. He has got who? He has got FDA. He has got the whole fudging lot of them that can control the world. And if us little ones don't stand up as one, they are going to win. It's as simple as that. You've got free will too. Go on, Isela! Whoop, whoop. Rainer, full mulch, brave man. Yes. I will, yeah. So I need to just get off this. I like this song. Brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. They can keep the in their head. You know it's true. Right. Who is he? Who is the World Health Organization, my dear? Who? The who? Most of my family and friends are short. They think I am mad. I've got a couple of the family that I care about that have had the shots. That was their choice. They work in the health sector. That is their choice. They were either that or lose the job. But the rest, to be fair, the side that I don't talk to, I don't know what they've done. I don't care what they've done, and that is their choice. I'm not going into that. Yep. I went back and listened to what you just said. I started separating from mainstream stuff about 2008, but I haven't researched all the theories or anything. I took a step back from mainstream media when I found out BBC. This is BBC in the UK, which I now call the baby company. I can't say the middle name, the middle one, because you know I'll get turned off. Was harboring a beautiful ring, a P ring. And at that point, it were like, so you're just lying to us. The whole lot of you are just lying to us so that you can get what you want, when you want, however you want. So I took a step back and started looking into stuff myself. At one point, it took me down such a dark rabbit hole. And, you know, we've been fed, we are mushrooms, literally. We are mushrooms. We have been kept in the dark for hundreds, if not thousands of years, no, hundreds of years since, what were it, 1760, when, when the Rothschilds got in and started taking over the world. No. I walked away from BS Media years ago once I heard regurgitated the same lines. I realised we have become what we laughed at the Soviet Union and bravado for. Exactly. I stopped watching news after I saw the coverage of the coup in Fiji, but then the reality was totally different. Exactly. They will only tell you what you want to hear, what they want you to hear. Thing is, about lies, if you shout them loud enough and long enough, people will start to believe it. It's like, you're probably going to think I'm crazy now, but I think you all should go and watch on YouTube Saga of Quay, Qay, 8 hours full documentary of what on earth happened. You need to go and watch it. Simple. And it makes a hell of a lot of sense when it comes to people brainwashing the masses. Sage of Key, yes. And make sure you put Sage, Sage, Sage of Key, and it'll open your eyes a bit on that as well. Do not know if it's just me, but cannot see comments or how many in the room. No, that's just you. I can't see them either. I can just see it as and when someone comments. And like I say, this is because I've had an opinion. Yesterday, I started with my opinions and shouting out. And today, they're trying to penalise me for it. Bring it on. I don't care. So there we go. I stopped watching the BBC as it was completely biased against Scottish independence in the line of mainstream media. Do you know what? I think the Scottish need to break away from the English as quick as possible and go and hide in your mountains really, really quick. Really quick. There is plenty of places on the Isle of Skye where you can hide in the Outer Hebrides. Just hide. Repopulate the world afterwards. I'll come with you. Oh. Right, I'm really, really cold because I've got myself all worked up. I need a cup of coffee. Gemma O'Doherty is Ireland. In Ireland is a warrior. Good lass. Completely agree, Sadie. Yep. Do you know? I can't believe how much bullshit, sorry to swear, but it's true, how much bullshit we have been fed throughout our lives. You know, it's scary. I can't believe it. Everything I thought I knew is wrong. Everything I'm relearning, it's a mind-blowing experience and definitely an eye-opener. Definitely. I ask questions of my educated friends, especially the ones in the healthcare field, about the people that died from Just See and nothing else. Does having the C give any immunity? No answer. No. The what answer? Yes, you already have your immunity to the C, for the simple reason it is a cold. That is all it is. To be fair, the flu, influenza, is worse, but because it hadn't been brought out, nobody knew about it, even though they've been treating cattle for it for years. You know, vets go to farmers and they inject their cattle for years to make sure that it doesn't get spread to the other cattle. Yeah. This new Omicron. Yeah. Well, I'm not being funny, but what is it called? Come on, say anything. Futurama. Yeah, Planet Omicron. Yeah. They've been warning us of this for years. Simpsons. Right. I'm sorry, but Simpsons comes up a lot in my life because they've predicted so much. It's unreal. And I'm just like, what? Just please go and look stuff up. So everyone can only see their own comment. I think so, yes. They're not allowed to join in with the conversation. I found out from a friend that some of the deaths are not from sick. No, they're not. Get this. I have a smoker's cough, right? I've been coughing for the past 10 years because I've been daft enough to smoke for what? 29 years. I started smoking when I was 8. Naughty girl, right? I openly admit it. I've naffed my lungs up. I don't care. But do I go to the doctors and ask them to sort it out? No, because it's my fault. But then you go to the hospital, right, with me, right? And they blame it on that, not your health choice. Yeah? I chose to do that to my lungs. So technically, it's not the C that's naffing up my lungs, is it? If you've got an underlying health problem, say your heart, you've got a dicky heart, and you get that, it enhances your medical illnesses. So because I'm not ill, it's got nothing to heighten. If you've got a slow heart murmur, it will heighten it and make it a quicker murmur, if that makes sense. And that's what they're doing to you. I'm sick of being quiet. I'm sorry, but we have the smartest virus ever discovered. You have to be tested to know you have it. It has every symptom ever known and none at all. It can pass through touch, but a mask will protect you. Exactly. They just don't make any sense at all. And to be fair, I think they can all go jump and jump very high and very far off a very, very, very short pier. You can get and still contract it and spread it, but your neighbour need to get it. This shit. So, yeah, exactly. Hi, Trish. You joining us, sweetheart? Well, like I say, I am cold and I'm getting way too into this conversation. I am winding myself up. Let's put it that way. So right now, I am going to love you all, leave you all, and go and get a cup of coffee. And I am going to go and have a cigarette and take that nicotine into my lungs. And I am going to enjoy every last puff. I'm sorry to say. And if any of you smoke out there, go and do the same. Go do the same. Just go. Do you know why that is? Because it's my choice. My choice. Yes, I will hold up the blanket. Don't worry, I've got the joke to do yet. Oh, usually it's just about spinning and crochet. So now we get rants. There we go. Here is the Advent blanket in all its beautiful glory. And we shall see you for day 2. Day 2? What? What? Day 8? 8? Where did day 2 come from? Or am I on about round 2 of said rant? Oh dear. So, love you all so much. I am, no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime, I want you to do what you love doing and stick to your guns. Don't let anyone tell you that you've got to do this stuff, right? You don't have to do nothing. By all means, but don't put yourself in danger to follow that law. I love you lots. I'm sitting here smoking now. Oh, you little bugger. That's not good. I won't want myself. So, yes, I love you all so much. Have a fantastic day. Go and have a good rant at someone. Get your views out there. Tell everyone, no, I don't think so. No. I love you. Bye, beautifuls.